Is that how it sings like that? Is that how he sings? The Mogwai. Gizmo, he kind of does that little singing thing. All right, this is something different. Today we're checking out Gizmo and his little buddy, Daffy. I guess he looks like a Daffy. I think I saw this on Facebook, maybe? An ad popped up. I've heard of Trick or Treat Studios. I've never bought anything from them. They're kind of more in the horror world, and I'm not a big horror collector, horror fan. I might be in the future if this video does well and the horror genre is popular. I might dive more into it. Been looking at some Chucky dolls and that kind of stuff. But Gremlins, I really loved when I was a kid. Even Gremlins 2, I thought that was fun. There were a lot of crazy little Gremlins and Mogwais in the second one. They've done this before. They've done Gremlins 1, which is all sold out, all the little Mogwais and dolls. But a couple months, well, it's more than a couple months, like 6 months ago or something, they opened up for pre-order for Gremlins 2, the new batch, and they have a few different Mogwais. I chose, obviously, Gizmo and Daffy, and they arrived recently, and let's just get into it. Let's take a look and see what they look like. They were like $120 each, $119, which is not too much for like a collectible item, but it is quite a bit for like a little toy animal, little stuffed toy animal. And I think they kind of are limited edition. I don't think it says the number of units they make, but I know that the first batch, this is the new batch, no pun intended, the first batch of Gremlins, you can't buy them anymore. So it's only the Gremlins 2, the new batch, that is available at the moment. But let's open them up and let's see. So, but first, the box. These are very cheap looking box. I guess these are the kind of box that's made for the toy store and like the comic book store kind of boxes with the see-through packaging, kind of like a Barbie style box. I haven't seen that much in the kind of collectible world, but I think these are more on the lower end of collectibles, also hence the price. But they've done some fun things with the box here. Here you can see the other ones that's available in the collection. So obviously Daffy we have, Mohawk, George, and Lenny. And I thought maybe Daffy was more fun than any of the other guys. I thought one of them was Stripe. Well, maybe he's in the first one and not the new ones. And of course they have the rules that you gotta follow. Let's open this one. Start with Gizmo. I mean, he is the hero after all. All right, we're just gonna cut him out, I think. All right, so here we have Gizmo. I don't know what I expected from this. I guess maybe this is about it. It is a very hard plastic here. He can be posed a little bit, looks like. The ears are hard, very like hard resin, but they are see-through, so light can shine through it, which is nice. Gives it kind of a more realistic looking feeling. Give us a more kind of a realistic feel to it. The fur isn't, it's not what I call realistic, but that's also with the price. It's some sort of polyester kind of material, but it looks nice. On the shelf, I think it would look nice. Size-wise, I think he feels like decent size for what I remember Gizmo being in the movie. I don't think he was much bigger. I think the actual props are bigger. That's also because they have animatronics that need to do stuff. But I think the actual in the movie size of Gizmo is kind of more this size. So I think they got the size pretty straight on. But yeah, the hands do have some nice detail. I mean, they have done a little paint job. They are very nasty. Disgusting little feet, and like the nails here have detail. Yeah, no. This seems like a filthy little animal. It's got like little man hands, just crazy. I don't remember that from the movie. These little hands, but I have seen Adam over on Tested. He looked at some of the props from the movie, and yeah, they also had kind of nasty little feet. It is very shiny though, the paint and everything, maybe a little bit too shiny, but I mean, that's nitpicky stuff. Yeah, for the price, if you want a little Mogwai on your shelf, I think this is pretty cool. I never thought I would own a Mogwai, but here I do. I actually have two of them. Let's take a look at Daffy. Daffy definitely got the short end of the stick. Can Gizmo stand over here while we look at his friend or his child. Is it his child? Is it a clone? I don't know what's going on. Daffy is crazy looking, which is why I picked him, because he looks kind of, yeah, interesting. He looks a little stupid, and I think I don't remember him specifically in the movie. I remember that he was in the movie. I don't remember what he was doing, but I feel like some of the goofy scenes that the Gremlins were doing, this guy was definitely one of the culprits. Wow, I mean, some of these nails, some fingers look really good. They are really nasty. It is weird seeing this little chubby human hands on here. And they only have 3 fingers and 3 toes, which I also didn't remember. And again, the head is poseable, so are the ears. Hands, you can move around. There are some armature in here, it seems. Maybe. Yeah, must be something, because you can change their position and they can stand on their own. So Trick or Treat Studios Mogwais from Gremlins 2, the new batch. There might be better ones out there, but definitely at higher prices. If you want to have like a high-end collector's item, I don't think this is it. But whether this is for you or for somebody you know that are into Gremlins and Gizmo or any of the other ones, I think this is a pretty safe bet. I mean, it's $120, so they're kind of expensive, but not top tier expensive. And for the money, I think they're pretty good. I don't know anybody else that are making these, especially not in the kind of lower price tier. They seem well made and they seem pretty accurate for what they are. And they definitely have put in some work with the details here and the materials. And I think if they were to be better than this, I think the price would definitely hike up with more premium materials like silicone ears and that kind of stuff. Different paint job and different, like if you had like silicone, like rubber fingers with armature in them and stuff, I think the price would kind of jump up quite a bit. But yeah, very nice. Definitely something to look into if you are kind of a fan of the franchise. I might actually check out some of the other stuff they have, because the quality of this is not bad. Kind of right around where I expected them to be. And yeah, I think they did a good job. And if you like this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And also check out this video, or maybe that video, because I think they might be right up your alley. And the more videos you watch and the more people subscribe, the more videos I can make. So make sure to double down and watch a couple more.